Okay, so continuing on from the previous video, here we have the finished skeleton, and I want to create a basic bind for this, and we'll do a more detailed one later, but we want to get a object merge, and I'm going to bring in the troll base geo, so that way I have the geometry that I can access. And then from here, let us take the skeleton that we have here. So this one's going to be the dark blue. And let's do an object merge for the full skeleton. So let's take that. It's going to be out full skeleton. Oh, right on top. Okay. So we're going to get the skeleton here, and let's say in char geo for bind. Okay, and then this is going to be in skeleton for bind. Okay, so now that we have the skeleton and the geometry, let's do a capture joint BiHarmonic. So the first input that we're going to need is the geometry, and then the second input is going to be the capture pose, and those are the two that we need at this point. It's going through and calculating, and we can see that we have the setup here. So if we do a bind pose, bind, it's a bone deform. There we go. And we'll connect it here at the bottom. We don't have that. Basically, we're going to need a rig pose, and we're going to connect it into this bone deform here. And then we can kind of test it out and see. Right now, we haven't adjusted any orientations or anything like that, but in theory, we should be able to visualize this one here, select this here, and move it, and we should have the deformations happening on our character. Okay, so we have a basic bone deform that we can start working with for our character. And this is just for us to visualize, but really we just need kind of the geometry and the capture, and then we will do the other rigging tools. So we just need these elements here, and then let's say this is our out character. We'll do a null. So it's going to be out character geo. Let's call this bind geo. And then this is the out capture pose. What we need is a null. Out character capture pose. Okay, so if we visualize this, we just get the geometry again. We visualize this. This is our capture pose. And then this would be any animation, but we don't have anything plugged in here. It's just to check and create the binding that we have now. Cool. And then, interesting. Oh, that's the tetrahedral mesh. Okay, cool. This is what we are looking at right now. And like I said, we'll clean this up later. I just want to have something basic that we can work with. Let's put this all into a network box. And we'll call it a bind, bind geo. And let's assign a color for it. Let's do purple. Okay, so I have all my joint stuff in blue, that in purple, and I might as well control set this up here with its own network box. And this is going to be geometry. Let's create it green. oops, not all nodes green, just that last node green here. And then this is just going to be light green. There you go. And then this is base geometry. Okay, cool. Cleaned it up a little bit. We have some stuff connected now. We have a bind, a basic bind. We have our skeleton, and then let's start looking at the next video. Let's set up some guide skeletons that we're going to need. We're going to need quite a few, but we're going to start off with some of the basic ones that we're going to need, and then we'll expand it after that. Alright, cool. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.